Hello, Imperial Ace here, find the F6F Hellcat mod. It's a P-51 interior Hellcat, everything else. Ooh, what happened out there? The Japanese like to fly in a tight formation, and I think a couple of them paid by crashing. Let me show you a trick that fellow pilot callsign Nick Tamir showed me. If I go and tell my flight to engage bandits from this distance, they'll say no. However, if I go and tell them to engage primary and rejoin, they'll say yes. How do we do that? Well, I always assign my flight to attack a certain group or groups. In this case, all the bombers and then all the fighters. But I didn't know you could tell them to attack the primary and then rejoin, and they could do it from any distance. So that's going to be helpful for both in the air and on the ground, striking ground targets in all future videos of mine. So thank you to callsign Nick Tamir for that trick. We're flying the Hellcat in basically the same scenario as my Guadalcanal flight with the Wildcat. Got a request from a fan to do it with the Hellcat, so I doubled the amount of bombers, still the same amount of zeros played by the FW190. So we knock that guy in the grill and take him down. And we're just doing it with the Wildcat, or the Hellcat instead of the Wildcat. There's so many fighters out here. Two just ripped right by me. Peel off of them. I think that was a friendly there. You need to prioritize bombers. But there's so many fighters out here, we might have to engage with some of them as well. Going to cut the throttle back a bit here. And then punch it forward again. Looks like that guy already took a beating, but I'm happy to administer some more pain. Head-on shots. That was dangerous, but it looks like both of us make it out relatively unscathed. I'm not seeing any issues with the control surfaces. Another one attempts the same, and we just duck right underneath their shots. And it's a good thing I told my guys to engage with the bombers, because we are just getting absolutely tied up with the fighters. The base is not defenseless though, it does have AAA just in case any make it through, and it's formidable, and a Zero just caught fire back there. Looks like we're going to have a... Is that going to be head on? No, he's looping. Job for putting some longer range shots out there. They don't do that. I'm gonna pull back just a bit here. It looks like a lot of the Japanese aircraft were taken out. We currently have a bomber kill and an assist on a Zero. At least I never saw a kill notification for the Zero, so I'm assuming it's not ours. that is a unfriendly that just popped up underneath us, and we are being hit from behind. We're gonna throttle back, try to roll him out. Now we'll go full throttle again as we have successfully pushed him out in front. Crossing shots. And just like that, we went from being shot at to being the ones doing the shooting. There's also another one there that one of my wingmen is currently on. Still have this guy here, and it looks like he's being pursued by one of my other wingmen in flight. If you can figure out how to get him straight, and preferably going up, you might be able to get him down. I think I should be able to loop in on him here. My wingman is also there. Don't want friendly fire. He's getting ripped up by my wingman. We landed a hit though. We're dropping a little bit there. Not sure what that's all about. In goes to 0. I think we should get an assist with that too. Let's see how we're looking. I don't see any unfriendlies out here. Go ahead and let the AI take that over. That's for... There is still a bomber out there. We may have lost a 0. And there is still a bomber out there somewhere. Oh, there he is. He has not made his run yet. Sorry, I know what's up. I'm flying with my throttle quadrant and with my stick, and the stick did not match the speed I was trying to do on the throttle. That would be, it wasn't engine problems, it was hardware problems with me. I'd really like to get a second kill to go with my 2 assists. A little bit of a longer flight than the other one, but there was a lot more to do. Had to squeeze a couple of guys out in front. Being lined up with the sight, but I don't think we're in range. We're not. Surprised that he's flying so fast. Of course, it is a mod, so, I mean, what are you gonna do? He's just kind of flying in circles, though. How fast are we going? We're not going super fast, honestly. And he's going incredibly fast. He's going as fast as a jet? Just putting out some distance shots, spraying and praying with what I have left. Because I don't think we're going to get in on him. But he's not attempting to make a bombing run. Let me see if I can make some circles in on him. Alright, I might have a sight in on him now to make a shot. I must have hit him. Something hit him. He's tumbling out of control. Splash. Didn't say I got a hit, but something hit him, and it wasn't any of my wingmen. So I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the base. Looks like there were some hits, but nothing too serious. Let's take another quick look. Yeah, looks like it made it out pretty alright. One of the flights have already made it home already. Let's go ahead and join them in landing. Alright. I was not able to land because I'm almost out of battery power and the game drops like 5 FPS. So I'm going to quickly record this. Looks like we didn't lose any aircraft or any air defenses. Looks like quite a few collided with each other, and then we got the rest of them, 14 out of 16, which means that 2 of them ditched, and I didn't count them as killed. It says that we got none, but I know that we got credit for a bomber kill. I'm going to give us a second bomber kill for that other one, because that one was weird, and I'm pretty sure we hit them. Then 2 assists on zeros. So 2 kills, 2 assists. It was a pretty fun flight. It took a while longer than the other one, but still was a whole lot of fun. Hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. This has been Imperial Ace. See you guys.